crazy things in the studio. We got Cameron tells Adrian Broner to leave mid-interview for hitting on Treasure Wilson. And, was it, how you say her name?
Arby.
Arby?
Yes. That's what we did today.
After being told stop, gonna have to ask you to go. Oh, well, I thought she had like the one girl that was on their show had as a nickname like Stats.
That's her. Stats is Trisha.
Yeah, but what's her sports name?
Stats.
Just Stats.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adrian Broner was acting a fool. He was acting drunk in the studio. A lot of people applauded for Cameron for sticking up for his co-host and putting him in his place a couple of times. And then once he didn't listen, saying, "You got to go. I'm still going to pay you for your time, but that's enough. We can't have you here." Her boyfriend's in the studio. We don't want any problems. I'm standing up for her respect. A lot of people applauded that. But then when Broner hopped up backstage, he let off some crazy words about him, and a lot of people are actually calling him a little cowardly. They said you only want to talk smack when the boxer leaves. Mm-hmm. So let's see what's going on with this situation.
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey,
what you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Arabia.
Hey, Stat, could you stop
Yes.
Can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is.
nah, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We got to.
Oh,
boyfriend here, yo.
Oh, shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Nah, like it's all like. Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat. Oh my God.
Yo, Stat, let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga.
Gotta go.
We have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. But I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know when my brother
shit,
know that.
my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could. But I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither. You want to wait for me? You could, but I appreciate it, bro. You gotta step out. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem.
You took that money though. Bring us back on screen. So yeah, a lot of people were saying, commending Cameron for sticking up, but then at the same end, calling him being saying he's being a little bit of a coward by not, saying all this crazy stuff after he leaves the room, saying, oh, he's a druggie, he's a drunk, he needs to pick himself together, all this stuff. It's like you could have said that when that man was right in front of you, but. I could also see the same thing where Cameron handled the situation correctly, and then he's gone, and they're trying to move on and film the rest of the show, and it's just eating at him, and he's letting his internal thoughts just get verbalized. Where it's like, man, this freaking junkie can't even have a good show, and they're like, nah, let's move on. I'm not really giving him that many hater points. I think he handled it well. He could have maybe kept that to himself, but I could also see him being frustrated and just letting his thoughts slip out a little bit. So, I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm not gonna judge him, and really, who cares? It doesn't matter what you think. He's gonna live good anyway.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna live good anyway. But I kind of feel two different ways about this. Like, I feel like you feel like I applaud Cameron for standing up for a Stats, Treasure, his female co-host, because that was uncomfortable. She did.
Boyfriend is there.
Yeah, her boyfriend is there. That was uncomfortable, but at the same time, who you brought up here, man. You called over AB. I don't understand what you thought you were finna get from him.
He's a goofy.
He's a goofy.
He's a
Been
goofball.
doing goofy things for a very long time now, and he's not gonna change.
Ever since Maidana knocked the sense out of him.
Exactly. Ever since Madonna knocked the sense out of him, Floyd Mayweather and him started
Dropped him.
beefing, just because like Adrian Broner really like he's a boxer, but he doesn't box anymore because he doesn't have any discipline. Like you see all these boxers, like they train, they do all this stuff, but when you see AB, he's always in a club, always drinking, always out of shape.
It's almost like he had too much success too early.
Mm-hmm.
That he was undefeated for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of people were calling him the next Floyd. I think that some of the fights that he was taking, he was supposedly going against, equal, challengers, but he would end up knocking them out in the first round, second round. He no lie, Adrian Broner was really doing it to people early on in his career. And I think as every fight got on, he got lazier and lazier until that gap got closer and closer. And then it got to the point where he was fighting Maidana, who didn't have a name like that. And it got to the point where he'd taken off so much that Maidana was actually above him. So it was like the first time he ever stepped in the ring. It was like, holy smokes, this guy's on me. And he took it to him. And I mean, it was probably the top 5 most embarrassing losses I've ever seen in boxing, with how he made him wobble and drunk dance.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
And like punch him into the ropes.
That was
where
viral for a while.
His mouthpiece went out. Like that was like maybe the most viral fight in what, like the last 15 years.
True. Then on top of that, remember he had the whole Bad Bunny situation, Bad Baby situation where like he got caught in her DMs and she exposed him.
Oh yeah,
like,
before she was illegal.
I didn't know how old she was. Like, what are you talking about? Everybody know how old.
She was on Dr.
Catch
Phil.
Me Outside girl. She was on Dr. Phil. Or like, I mean, he's always doing like some effed ups. Like he's always doing some stuff. Like
he's had explicit footage of himself leaked on social media.
Exactly, and he don't be caring. He be saying the craziest stuff. So like when you invite Adrian Broner to your show, he finna do some crazy stuff. Like something he finna get disrespectful.
You're inviting him to be. He's a character. That's what he is right now. So if you're inviting him to be in a podcast, you're like paying for that character. And he comes on that show. Maybe he was a little too far gone. It did seem like he was possibly on something.
What you think? You think he was just drunk? I think he probably was just drunk.
Or, maybe Chief Keefing a little too much.
Chief Keefing don't have you acting like that, man.
I think a combination, crossfaded.
True.
Probably crossfaded.
Crossfaded. I'll give you that.
I think, it's a shame because I think, honestly, if he would have stayed dedicated to the sport, he had all the God-given talent. And if I think that really Maidana loss crushed his soul, and he was never the same after that. And even though he did win a few fights, he started losing and then just faded out.
I remember he lost that fight, and then this girl was like, "Oh, I'm still with my man and everything." And like, now look at him, like she stayed with you. I don't know if she's still with you, if she is still with you. Like you just disrespected her. Like you on live. Everybody watching camera, and it is what it is. And you want to see him flirt with the host in front of people. Like have some decorum, man. Do it behind the cameras.
He was even like drunk, like stuttering his words and being like, "Oh, like." What's your waist size? Like he was just doing entirely too much, and especially if her dude's there, you don't want any legal problems where her dude tried to step to Adrian Broner, and at the end of the day, he was a champion fighter, and then he hurts the boyfriend real bad, and then what? Now you got to have your one of your your mic, one of your hosts suing the show because their boyfriend got beat up. Like,
but I honestly do think that Cameron would have let him stay if he would answer some questions, because remember he tried to ask him some other questions, like try to like move away from the topic.
Try to get him on task, and he wouldn't do it.
And he wouldn't. But I'm pretty sure if he would have answered those questions, and then like if he would have like, oh, let me answer 2-3 questions, and then let me throw a little flirty slang here, then like Cameron probably would let it slide. But like he was just like, nah, forget your questions. We just flirting. Like, nah, we ain't doing that today.
Yeah.
So I mean, but
you gotta understand, it's okay to do it a little bit, but you gotta check like the vibes of the show. If she was maybe single, if her man wasn't there, maybe you can get on a little bit of that, and then not really be like get mad at you too much. But if they're like, oh, like hey, her dude's here, like she's in a relationship, like chill on that. Like we're gonna put this out. We're not trying to get her in trouble with her dude. Like
people just
don't care.
People just don't care. But I mean, how you feel about Cameron still paying him the money? Would you have still paid him?
Cameron didn't want to get beat up. You saw he paid him the money and then talked trash as soon as he left. It was like Debo. I got mind control on Debo. When he around, I don't say nothing. But as soon as he gone,
you could have jumped him. I mean,
talking again.
I'm pretty sure Cameron had him outnumbered.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, he doesn't want to do all that.
True.
I think, you know, a lot of these guys are getting, you know, older and older, and they're,
Ain't trying to have them type of
yeah,
type
I
of
mean, they're
problems.
trying to run a real business. They're not really trying to get in all that beef like that. That's probably why he paid him. He was like, you know, I'm gonna pay you for your time. You came out here. You showed up.
Are you
I'm gonna
paying?
pay you for being here.
Are you paying him? Are you giving him his whole fee amount? Or you?
Yeah.
You still giving the whole fee amount?
Yeah, just I mean, because you know, even though it was a crappy first half of the show, you know, with him on there,
Mm-hmm.
you know that clips is gonna go viral.
True.
So I mean, that's already paid. The promotion paid, done, paid for itself. I mean, we're literally talking about it right now.
See, that's why you're a businessman. Thinking smart, Coles. You're thinking smart.
That's why Cameron paid him for his time.
Paid him full.
So then he can have him back whenever he's a little bit better and be like, remember when you were drunk and you acted crazy and we had to kick you off the show? I'm glad to see you're doing better, man. And he'd be like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, you know. I came in a little
I was in
crossfaded.
a low place in my life.
Yeah, low place. I wasn't taking things serious. And then they can have a redemption podcast. And then they'll sell that to you as well.
I was on that Charlie Sheen.
Winning.
Exactly. But y'all comment down below how you feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like Cameron handled it accordingly? Or do you feel like, I mean, he should have known who he invited on his show? Because, I mean, everybody knows who AB is. He's been the same since the Madonna fight.